Well, this just got extremely dangerous. Everyone and their mother is now piling back into the market while the Fed is tightening. Can you say rug pull? But bravo, there isn't even a recession. Even Janet is yelling. Says, I don't see signs of a recession in this economy at this point. I mean, look at the unemployment and look at those eyes. Those eyes are not... She's not going to lie to you. Grandma won't lie. The Treasury Secretary cited low unemployment as being a key factor in the country's economic well-being during a recent interview. Well, don't talk to the people over there at Twitter. I mean, you could. You should see these guys coming out. I mean, it was like they're wearing biker shorts with chaps. I'm like, do you really? You go to work like that? Okay, all right. You know what? You do you. If Twitter's cool with that, as you're carrying your box of goodies out, I guess Elon wasn't. Elon Musk's first day owning Twitter leads to a havoc and a possible hoax about layoffs. But bravo, I don't care about all of that. Why? Market go up. I will show you in just a minute. Hold your chaps. Fed seen aggressively. How many bottoms in a market when the Fed's tightening? How many times have you seen a market bottom? Zero. Okay, so if you're saying this is the time, then you go, my friend, aggressively hiking to 5%, which I'm going to show you when it's going to stop. Boy, look at that. I tell you when. Triggering global recession. So Janet, sit back, relax. Survey of economists see 75 basis point hike, then slowing. Okay? So just relax. Now, we also have CTAs coming in with 1 point something trillion, 5, 6, 7 trillion worth of buy buttons. So you will see a very big pop in the market, which will offer you an opportunity, right? To go that way, okay? Down. You can make money going up. You can make money going down. You probably won't make money in the middle if you just sit there for 10 years or 30. However long this will last, I don't care. In the ups and downs, you make money in the ups and downs. Stop looking at you can measure it. Great Depression, 30 years. Then we had another 20, and then 70s, another 20, 80s. All of these were going like this, but it ended up starting here and ending here. Basically the same thing, but up and down in between. Oh, and now I will show you. Subscribe. Thank you. Come over here to the 2-year. Just USO2. And you'll see it. And then you click more advanced. This is TradingView, if you guys want to know, because I see in the comment section. People are like, what are you doing? What platform is that? It's TradingView. Wow, that kind of, who was that? It sounded like a little bit like Skylar there. All right, so here's my swing. This red line, that's my swing trading line. This is what I use to swing trade. Especially in a bull market, especially over, well, that would be my 200-day moving average, but we're looking at this on the monthly because I want to show you something. Let me change my line chart just real quick, and then we're moving on to better things. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do Fed funds. Don't ask how to find it. You can just screenshot me. Hi. When that line, now I got to get rid of... what do I need to get? Get rid of my swing trade line. Okay, there we go. So when the Fed funds rate, when they were behind the curve, okay, this is what was happening. They were behind. The rates were, they were saying we're gonna, and then you can front run it and make a lot of money. That's what we do. They start to the chat and then we're like, run. So when Janet starts yelling that they're gonna handle this whole inflation thing, the whole let's buy bonds thing, we all run over there and we're like, we buy them first and then we make money. That's just kind of what traders do. This orange line right there, once that orange line gets above that blue line, which I don't see that happening anytime soon, but that is when they pivot. So either that blue line comes down or that orange line goes up. Which right now the orange line is going to come up and then the blue line is going to come down and then they can stop. Then you can go, okay, they pivoted. Also, let me show you I think we had a bullish engulfing candle, which usually is found at the bottom. I know I've never talked about it because I don't really care. I don't use candles like that too much. I know them, but I don't use them. This would be a reversal pattern. If this, you probably need a little bit more of that candle up there. This is engulfing. See, it engulfs that one. That's a bullish engulfing candle. Now, what you want to see is that when it's going down and then you have one, that could be a sign for reversal. Also, this is not in my new bear market course. I don't want to go over candles like that. I just want to teach you easy ways for $200 to make money going down. Also, if you click on the link and it says 1,000, I only allow so many people in. So you have to wait till tomorrow. And then while I'm filming, I think I got 20 videos left, but then I'll add to it. Also, more of a, here you go, bullish engulfing. I had to Google it just to show you. So a little bit bigger would be helpful. But whatever you do, just look, people get so confused. The economy and the stock market, different. Don't try to correlate the two. You'll get very confused, okay? Remember when we were all locked down and we were like, why is the stock market going higher? We're in a recession, right? It just didn't make any sense. It never does. I mean, even when a sitting president got lead poisoning and died, remember him? Well, the market went up that week. You'd think, like, it's the president of the United States. He just died. It doesn't make sense, but that's markets, economy, no correlation. Just learn how to trade the charts. Pending home sales fell another 10% in September, much worser than expected. And I can tell you, I can't guarantee anything, but I'm kind of going to, Diane Olick, I'm going to kind of guarantee you a little bit, just a little lick, that this housing market, it's going to continue to go down in a downtrend. It's called a continuation. Unless you see something that I don't, then okay, to the moon we go. Like Amazon, but that would be the backside of the moon. Look at this, Amazon, $100, down 7%. And I never use these charts. Anyone who does this, they're like, they're yearly. They don't know how to trade at all. Sorry if you follow people that are like, look at this. It's, let's see, 52, we're at market cap, shares, what do we got? Open, what was our 52-week high? Yeah, that would be called half off on Amazon. So I guess, go ahead, buy the dip. I mean, can you believe that? That's a crash. Come on. One of the biggest companies in the world loses 50%. If that's not a crash, I don't know what is. Also, that does not mean like, yeah, short it. Now, also, exit prior to earnings. Probably could have saved you 20% on car insurance. Well, look at that. Look, duh. How many times have I been saying that? And other companies. Now that does not mean like, okay, now I'm going to short. You're going to lose. You have to wait for things to happen, right? Like this, right there. Well, that would actually be a pretty good time to short. But okay, that terrible analogy. Like my Apple trade, right? And then some of you, remember, I closed my position at that blue line. I would have been wrecked if I would have kept holding it, right? Now I'm like, shoot. But I closed it, so I'm done. But now we're going to come up and touch that line. That's just how trading is, you guys. See this? We're in that triangle right there. It's going to come up. I said it's going to hit. It's going to hit its head on the 200. That's what I said. High probability it will get rejected. Let's take a look and see how close we are to the 200, which I do not see, but I see my swing trading one. So I'll turn that on. Bingo. See the white one? Here, I'll move it so you can see it. Right there. Hit its head right on it. Huh, shocker. And actually, you do have a lot of go-go juice left for my 9 count. It's a number 1. So there is a probability that this thing's going to run right up there, hit its head on that one, get rejected, come down. Now that's going to be a great swing trade on the other side. Looking at the MACD, what you want to see is it do that. See that? Wait till these 2 lines come up there and then play whack-a-mole and make money all the way down. Just paper trading money. That's all we do here. And you don't have to really lose your real stuff like this green sheet of paper. This is real. This is real money. You can even smells like real money that sometimes they put our presidents on. Because obviously putting presidents on sheets of paper would obviously be money. Something like this, no, this is... Who would ever classify that as money? But be careful, my friends, because as soon as you jump on that rug, you're like, I got this. rug pull, right? Nomura warns, and they know their CTAs. They see what's going on. Another rug pull. So again, okay, just follow the story. Due to a premature, I've had those, pause, mini, pivot, step down, hopes. Okay, I don't care. Listen, the markets are going to rally. That is great. Bear market rallies are amazing. As long as you know what indicators to turn on, to right-click, click sell, and play whack-a-mole on the way down. I mean, the worst markets to trade are flat. I don't know what to do. I mean, maybe Iron Condor. But I'd even say Iron Condor. I don't know why that was difficult, but I do not want to talk to you about options, but that would be a trade for a flat person. But the question to be answered is what's behind, and with all my trying to speak, no alcohol. It's been like a week. So I don't know what it is. Today's melt up and what happens next according to Goldman traders, we already know. And here I'll give you some articles. We could see as high as 4,100. What if the start of the bounce? Goldman trader lists 10 factors that can propel year-end. Yeah, we have trillions of dollars that need to move somewhere, and it starts on Halloween. So congratulations. October 31st, November 1st, watch. And it will be a pain trade. 10 reasons to be bullish. Okay, sure, fine. But as I zoom down, which I already knew, for the skeptics, we even spelled out the two main catalysts that would push stocks higher. It's the CTA. It's this. What do you do with $1 to $2 trillion? Guess we're going to do the buybacks thing. One day after both Amazon and Apple posted very poor earnings. Oh, who cares? I mean, who cares if you know how to trade the charts? I mean, okay, if you have earnings, that is up in a bear market. I will leave this one up to you. If you have a pattern that you want to play out and it's a bear in a bear market and you're like, I'm going to hold through earnings because there's a higher probability, you can do you. But imagine how many people are swinging this just thinking we're going to the upside, earning pop, and there goes Facebook and Mark off the cliff. To put this in one sweet little chart, here's welcome buybacks. Here we go. So, there you go. But in these moments, it swings. But I mean, if you're trading on the minute, this is short little. It's like a day window, so don't get your hopes up. Also, don't get your hopes up on Amazon come Monday. That's already trending down. Also, another one and another one. Look at America. Well, except for the top 0%, they just make all the charts confusing. That's not the average. Americans' savings rate. This is what everyone is feeling right now. Credit card debt, all time, worldwide, forever. Globally, the highest ever. Savings rate plunges near record low as what, they keep saying this as inflation, sure, overwhelms growth income or income growth. It's always going to be that way, but it's getting really bad because in the end, it is musical flipping shares. You cannot create money. See, sheets of paper that you can print on your printer and call it money with interest. The whole system, the whole worldwide thing, which they're going to reset. I'll show you tomorrow in tomorrow's video on how they're going to pull this whole thing off. I got some new ones for you, so make sure you subscribe. But this entire system, debt-based, with interest, you got to pay it back. You got to understand equities, how to trade them. You got to move your money. I'm sorry, it's frustrating, but that's just how the system is rigged. And if you just let it sit there in the stock market, you're probably going to break even or lose. It just depends on how long you can hold your breath. But thank you so much for making it to the very end. Enjoy your weekend. I love you. I'm sorry about me fumbling with my words. I probably should get that checked out. I'll see you tomorrow.